This podcast contains explicit content.
This podcast is hardly focused.
Hey, one time I huffed Gorilla Glue, and that was a mistake because some of it got in my nostril.
Kind of customary anytime you get an Alice in Chains bed playing at random. You gotta go for that, toot toot. We're Hardly Focused. You can find us at facebook.com/hardlyfocusedpodcast, and we're on Twitter at Focus Hardly, and we're on YouTube at hardlyfocused.com/YouTube. A victory for the show. A video I posted for the last episode. If you remember, we had a packed house for that episode too. It was a rare full house on the podcast. And that was the episode where I did my review of the keyboard, the Speedlink keyboard. I've kept my trophy from that. During that review, this is all that's left of that keyboard.
It was beautiful, though.
I took a hammer to it and destroyed the keyboard and the studio as a result. I'm still finding pieces of that keyboard. I'm still finding little plastic pieces and the little gel pieces. But I posted that on YouTube. And thanks to some keywords and also some trolling on Facebook, we got over 1,000 views on that video.
Dang.
That is, I think, the second highest video, highest, most watched video in our 10-year history of podcasting. This is including Talk Radio Meltdown. I think one of the highest watched videos that we have is us watching the not Two Girls, One Cup. What is it? Three Girls, One Finger?
What?
It was 2000. Remember, it was like 2009, and it was still.
Are you sure it wasn't just Two Girls, One Cup? Times are simpler back then.
There were so many different versions of that, and it was not Two Girls, One Cup. We wanted to watch another one that was of the same vein, but more
one
extreme.
man, one screwdriver.
Oh Jesus! There were just too many versions, and too many disturbing versions. But it was a reaction video, and we watched it, and it got some insane amount of views on it, and I think me smashing the keyboard now rivals that. So, and the viral thing I was talking about too for the viewing audience here, and I'm just gonna show the whole fucking thing here. Click that, click this. I went to Speedlink's Facebook page and posted I posted a screenshot of the damage that was done to the keyboard after it was done.
She's a beaut.
Poor Speedlink. I can't believe they responded. I really can't.
But they did. Oh,
Fro, what was it that you said in our Google chat that like someone like put a lot of
several designers are now silently weeping as they look at this, as they thought that their keyboard would actually break into the market somehow.
I mean, it broke. It broke into something. Several pieces.
I like your Need for Speed purple underglow there.
It's blue right now.
Ooh.
Because I got a remote control somewhere that I can use to change the colors. Ooh. Perfect for those who are colorblind. So there you go. Our wow, that thing This was after I just like ripped the thing in half too at the end, and it just kind of dropped it on the floor. And then just looking at this in hindsight, just the amount of damage that I did, and just the pieces.
So was it able to buff out?
That's a good question.
Did they actually Did they actually like DM you like, hey, what the F?
I'm surprised they didn't, unless it like went into my spam filters. I haven't checked. You don't get any sort of like notification if you get like something that doesn't route immediately into your inbox. So if they did message me, that would be fucking mint. Oh man, would that be great? If they actually reached out to me and was like, what is your problem? Why would you do this? Why do you exist?
Why?
Why have you done this? Destroy us all.
Checking all of my yeah, I'm gonna check all of my like message requests now. No, I didn't get anything. I do have a fuck ton of messages from bots, Facebook bots.
Yeah.
Who when I was selling the old mixer, the old mixing console, and every day just getting inundated with bots from Nigeria or Jamaica or every third world country you can think of looking to buy my mixing console for significantly less than the price I was asking for.
Making me angry, man.
So there you go. That video available to watch at hardlyfocused.com/YouTube. Something that I wish we thought of. I really wish this was something that we thought of on the show, and we were not clever enough.
We never
are. We ever?
We were not clever enough to think of doing a gender reveal party that would cause, an entire coast of this country to catch on fire.
I suppose those are the ones that we're better off not having done first.
Yeah. Someone else can take the credit for that. But yeah, what a fucking mess that is. And obviously for the uninitiated, yeah, so someone had a gender reveal party somewhere in California and it sparked a wildfire and the fire continues to burn. And now I don't know if it was just one of many or if they've all fused together to create one super fire. But like the state of Oregon too is especially fucked right now too. They're getting the worst of it.
People dying of dysentery left and right.
Yeah,
they didn't chalk their wheels. That's why.
Didn't dump all that food. It's the food. You gotta dump the food, man. If you have too much
you
food.
didn't make it across. I mean, that river was just too damn deep.
Okay, which one is it that never succeeds? Is it fjording?
Or just fording. Fjords are in Norway.
Okay. I
trying to cross a fjord with a wagon will result in death.
Okay. There's always one that's like the option is there, but why would you choose it unless you want to kill everybody in your party?
Well, I mean, that's the best idea. Grueling rations, excruciating speed or whatever it's called. And you can't ask for help. You have to float across every river.
We have far too many children. We need to offload some children. I know we will fjord the river.
No, you're going to fjord it.
Fjord. The Mojave. The Mojave wasteland. Yeah.
Oh, that was Mojave.
Well, in that region, the skies last week, that was some scary shit. Awesome. It was really fucking cool to look at, but also really scary when you think about it. The sky's just burnt orange at 8 o'clock in the morning.
Have you seen the comparison photos of California 2020 to Blade Runner 2049?
Yes, I have.
Exact same orange hues.
All you had to do was you get your drone, put a camera on it, and then put the music, put the soundtrack to it, and there you go. It is life imitating art. We are officially cyberpunk now.
Well, you know what they say: pink skies in the morning, sailors take warning.
Pink skies in 2020. How about that? Pink skies on December 31st, 2019.
Oh God, there's not enough pink sky 2019 to warn us.
I got another one about that coming up in our thing that I was seeing all over the social media. Fro, it's a good thing you're not on social media anymore.
It is a good thing, actually. It's been the best decision I've ever made in my life.
I don't know why I put Facebook and Twitter back on my phone, because it's just like I'm back to checking it far too often.
Have you seen that new Netflix documentary about it?
No.
Sarah was watching it last night. She goes, "You have to watch this."
What's it
bad.
called? It's I think I saw the ad for it the other day, like in the banners. Like when you're not watching anything on Netflix, it just kind of like rolls through things they got.
It is. Hold on.
It's not Cuties, is it?
It's not. Is it The Great Hack? No.
Isn't it like social document? I don't remember. I thought it had like documentary or something in it, or maybe that was
No. It is. I think it is The Great Hack. I could be wrong.
Well, have you seen the?
Oh no. The Social Dilemma. It's The Social
That's
Dilemma.
what it is.
Yes, and it's basically like, hey, it's designed to have you constantly checking.
Oh,
it's
geez.
designed to want you to constantly be on, regardless of whether you care about the content. It's trying to get you
Yep.
to click, to click, to click.
I've been warning people about this stuff for years, and now you got the audacity to come ask me for help.
I'm sorry, we called you a Luddite. We should have repented.
Froze a Luddite. Oh man, that's good. Yeah, I get the screen time notifications on my phone. You fancy Android folks, I don't know if you have something equivalent to that. I'm sure you do, and I'm sure it
You
was.
mean like a notification
Yeah.
on your hot bar
Yeah.
that you can actually block, so that way you don't have to be inundated with crap like that your whole life?
I get it on every Sunday. Notification about my screen time, whether it was up or down compared to the previous week. And I remember when
You're trying to get a high score, aren't you?
about 6 months ago, I deleted Facebook and all the social media. I never put Instagram back on. I haven't checked.
You insta bitch.
Yeah, I haven't checked Instagram in a very long time. But when I took Facebook and Twitter off, I got my screen time notification, and it said like your screen time was down by 72%, which was fantastic, and which was exactly what I was hoping to accomplish. And now I've put it back on, put both apps, Facebook and Twitter, back on my phone, and now my screen time notifications every Sunday basically say go fuck yourself.
Oh,
Eat a bullet.
think of all the battery life you were saving on your phone.
Yeah, right. God, I'm a failure. That's all I am, man. I'm a failure. So yeah, that's not my best decision to put all that back on. But in doing that, though, I've been getting at least I've been getting live updates from all my West Coast friends about what the air quality is like and what the world looks like outside.
It sucks. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Well, we'll reach back to you in 4 hours.
Did you see? I saw this, I think, on BuzzFeed or Gizmodo. I think I shared it to our Facebook page.
Buzzmodo or Gizfeed?
Yeah. iPhones color correcting the skies when they would take people would take photos of the stuff outside, and someone actually had to go and like get like their Nikon camera to take an accurate photo of what it looked like outside. It's like my phone keeps auto correcting the image and removing the orange hue. And the color correction, I mean, the color correction's impressive because it removes all of that entirely, and then it just looks like a typical, Bay Area Wednesday. With
except when you want that photo,
right? But then they they take a photo with a regular camera and it's just orange and red with the hints of black and gray. So yeah, it's. I mean, this is an annual thing now too. Remember, a couple of years ago, this happened and it was really bad. And then I feel like it happened again last year. I mean, it happens every year, but then it happened last year and people were making a big deal out of it, but it didn't exactly hit the same level of severity as the year before. And then this year it's topped everything. because now it's hitting regions that don't normally get this stuff, like Oregon. I don't think Oregon ever gets.
No, it's completely fucking the entire West Coast. Apparently, my sister who works with Chateau Saint Michel, they're like, yeah, I need you to test the grapes because we might need to completely throw away this entire year's wine because it might be too smoky.
Jesus.
I think Napa is doing that. Most of Napa Valley is basically just like we can't do wine this year.
Well, Napa keeps getting fucked because they always happen in that area.
But I mean, not like this. Like you can see the amount of smoke from space, like just wafting and staying in the air.
Yeah,
it's bad. Welcome to 2020.
I like the rooster in the background. His front changes as he changes his virtual background. I just love the rooster that is very pronounced screaming.
Trying to get a picture of the horrible skies in my background. There we go.
It even
just
looks
covers my whole face.
Well, I like it. It looks like it's even on fire. It even looks like it's burning.
I mean, everything around it probably is.
Yeah. God, just imagine waking up to that, but at the same time being told, no, you don't have to evacuate yet. You don't have to go anywhere. Oh, the hot chick's home. Nice.
What?
Fro knows what I'm talking about.
No. You're going to become part of the Me Too movement, dude. You're doomed. You're doomed.
Giving away.
Hit the dump button.
I'm sorry. The hot chicks. That's all. Yeah. Okay. So I got the window right next to me. This is what happens during every Zoom call when I'm at work.
And there's a rooster with Fro, and there's chickens with Jack. Got it.
I'm just always distracted when they're outside, and it's been especially nice because it's been so warm. So you know the ladies don't necessarily like to wear sweaters and snowsuits when it's 80 degrees out, unless you're into that sort of thing. But yeah, man, do I just get distracted, and it is so fucking obvious at work too. I'll get messages from like my coworkers being like, dude, you're staring. We can see you, because I'll be on camera just looking off to my left, just looking out the window.
Just because she can't see you doesn't mean we can't. Jack, the meeting's over here. Jack, the meeting's over here.
I left a meeting once because I was just so distracted, like I couldn't do it anymore. And I just like apologized later. I'm like, guys, I'm sorry. There was a fire outside. I couldn't turn away. There was a rooster. So sorry. See, I got distracted right there. See, we're talking about serious stuff, and then that happens. But yeah, I like the gender reveal memes now that have been going around.
There have been some that have been fucking out there.
The 10 penny tower one that I sent you, Mike, was really good.
Yep. And there's one that I saw. I was like, I can't touch that with a 10-foot pole.
There is.
It had the label boy and girl on the Twin Towers, and there's a plane going to it and said, it's twins.
Oh, dear.
Yeah. And I'm like, ooh, that one.
Jesus Christ. Man.
Tragedy plus time equals comedy, but I don't know about that one.
When you get to the point where you can just make memes out of it, right?
9/11.
Hashtag never forget, right?
Yeah. All buildings matter.
Oh my God, it was hilarious on Twitter yesterday about that.
Let's in the next segment, I want to talk about that. Actually, I want to bring that up. But just because of the way the world is now, and what effect that had on another 9/11 come and gone. But another one I saw was from Star Trek Next Generation. One of the many scenes of pandemonium on the bridge when the ship is getting attacked, and Worf proclaiming that there were gender reveal parties on decks 4, 6, 7, 11, as you see flames shooting out everywhere. Yeah, the internet has been having fun with that, but just think, imagine being like, 15, 20 years from now, maybe even 10 years from now, being the kid who his notoriety now is going to be like, yeah, I'm the kid who's effectively the reason why Oregon and California burned down in 2020. because of my gender reveal party.
I feel like everyone's going to forget in 10 years only because we'll be taking refuge on higher ground because our oceans will have risen.
Well, I mean, not for nothing. We'll all be in Canada anyways, a political asylum. So
Right. We'll be drinking our piss like Waterworld, like Kevin Costner. Or it could be like Deep Impact.
ooh,
And we'll have to travel to the Rocky Mountains, the Appalachians.
oh my God, I don't want to have to go to Ohio.
Because of that damn Wolf Biederman.
Oh, that's one of 5 states that's on Sarah's list that she says you couldn't pay me enough to live there.
Ohio.
Yeah, because it's where all the serial rapists, the murderers, and the kidnappers somehow always come out of Ohio.
Ohio had, I mean, it had the
So I'm like, all right, I'm not going to argue with you on that one.
had the notoriety of having a river that literally caught fire because it was so polluted.
Yes, and did it catch fire again recently?
Oh, it might have. I don't know. I just.
Well, when you relax EPA regulations because you're an awesome president, that was what happens.
Yeah, there you go. Yep. All right. We will return and we'll talk more about that day
9/11.
coming up.